so I'm super excited about this video. It's gonna be long probably because I have all, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 pages of questions, but I wrote them down. They're just the questions with the person's name, no answers, because I'm just gonna wing it, okay? I'm just gonna answer the questions. No rehearsed responses. So that's not how I roll. Obviously, this is not how I roll since I have ADHD and everything just spews out of my mouth before I ever even have time to think about what I'm actually saying. Yes, okay. So, we'll just get right into it. I'm not even gonna like really do an intro. I'm putting my knees up and I'm just sitting here really comfortable talking to you guys. I hope you can see me. Okay. So, we'll just jump right in. Sorry that I did not get this up this morning. My parents came down, up, down. I don't know. I'm terrible with directions. They came up from where they live and are staying the night. So, you know, we've just been having family time. And yeah. Wow. It's real serious. My hair's crazy right now. So, okay. Here we go. Serena Ronell asked, why did you become a nurse? Gosh, that's a hard one to start off with, huh? Why did I become a nurse? Okay. So, becoming a nurse wasn't my original idea. I went to beauty school when I was like 18 or 19, and then it got to the point where I was just going to beauty school from 8 to 5, and then I worked or 8 to 4, and then I worked from 5 to 10 at night at a tanning bed, like, you know, because I needed money, and I was young, and I had my kid. I was 19, I believe, yeah. And so I needed to work and go to school, and I just never seen her. Like, it was like I never seen my kids, so I ended up quitting beauty school, like, literally, I was probably like 15 hours away from graduating. I was on the floor doing stuff already. Like, I just had hours left. But anyway, so then I ended up getting married, blah, blah, blah. I'll get into those questions in a few minutes. But, so I just decided, when I was married, I was like, I'm going to go to college. Like, I need to go back to school. Like, I need a career. And I originally thought about being a teacher. And then I learned that, like, where we live, it was so, like, political. Like, people who became teachers, it was really hard to find a job as a teacher unless you like knew somebody, and I was like, oh. So that really like moved me away from being a teacher. And then, you know, a lot of people were like, you know, like, you should be a nurse, like, you're so personable and friendly, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a good idea. And so then I like looked at what credits I needed to like get into the nursing program, and I had them all. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna apply for the nursing program, and if it's meant to be, I'll get in, and if it's not, I won't. It's real competitive where I live for the nursing program. They only take like 50 a semester, like 50 into the program, and you have to like have really high scores and stuff. And so I applied, and my score was high enough, and I got in, and here I am. So yeah. I mean, like, so as far as like why did I become a nurse, like, that's just kind of like how it happened. Like, I don't really have one good answer for that. Like, it just kind of happened. Like, all the cards just kind of fell in place, and next thing you know, I was in nursing school, and I was doing it, and I love it. And then she also said, how do you balance family life, YouTube, and work? So I got a lot of questions like this, like, how do I balance my time, my family, my life, my work, my life, my work, my YouTube? I mean, you know, and I mean, the honest to God's truth is I really don't. Like, I just, I try the best I can every single day to be a good mom, a good wife, attentive to my YouTube channel, a good nurse, you know, like, but it's really hard. Like, I mean, it really is hard. Like, and it's really hard for me too, because I have such terrible ADHD, and that's like a totally different topic, and I'm already like gonna cry, like, starting to talk about it, because I just wish for like one day someone could live in here, you know, like live in my brain and that never shuts off. Like I just never shut off. And you know, when I'm trying to be a good mom, I'm thinking about what I can do next on my YouTube channel, and how I can make it grow, and how I can, you know, take off, and how, you know, what product I should buy. And then when I'm trying to be a good wife, I'm thinking about the kids, and I'm thinking about, oh, I need to work an extra shift so I can, you know, go school clothes shopping. And then when I'm, you know, trying to be a good nurse, I'm, you know, at work thinking about whose makeup I'm doing this week, how many appointments, how many clients arrived coming to the house, like whose wedding is this week, and how, like, time, like, I have no time. I mean, I literally don't. And that's one of the best things about being a nurse, is that I do only have to work 3 12-hour shifts a week, and so I do have 4 days off. But like, when I'm off those 4 days, it is a complete and utter blur. Like, I am doing laundry, I'm cleaning bedrooms, I'm housekeeping. Like, my husband does a really good job about, like, keeping up on the house. Like, when I'm at work, he's super helpful, and he's like way cleaner than me anyways. But you know, and he cooks and gives baths and does all the fatherly duties that he should do while I'm at work. But like, when I'm here, like, I do the laundry, I do this, I do that, you know, grocery shopping, I cook, and then you know, I film literally like 95% of the time. I film when everyone in my house is asleep. Like, I'm still awake and I film, and that's how I do it. Like, that's how I do it. You know, I just, like, I don't really balance well. Like, I mean, like, when they're all asleep, that's when I film, and that's when I can put out stuff for you guys, and I spend time with them while they're all awake after school or whatever. And then when they're at school, I mean, it's summer now, obviously, but like, when they're at school during the year, like, that's when I sleep. Like, I sleep during the day while they're at school. So that's it. Then she said, do you have any horror/funny stories from work? Girl, I mean, we ain't got 24 hours for this video. I don't have that much storage in my phone. I have so many stories. Funny, horrible, just horrible. I mean, I don't even know, like, which one to pick to even give. Like, 'cause I think she said she was like a med student, I believe, and that's why she was curious. Horse. Oh gosh. Probably the most horrible story I have, like, there's so many funny ones, like, and then most of the time the funny ones is like, just because patients just sometimes get like hospital psychosis if they've been there for a couple days, especially if they're elderly, and sometimes they just go berserk, like, you know, like, literally berserk. They just lose their minds and, you know, cuss you out and beat you up, and, you know, it just happens, and that's okay. It's fine. I just take it. I'm like, oh, whatever. But like, horror stories, probably be like the worst one. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. It's so gross too. Like, the family came and got me and was like, yeah, my mother is vomiting. It's like the first job that I had too. Like, and I went in there, and this was not vomit, guys. This was poop. I mean, it was vomit, but it was poop. I mean, literally, like, her bowel had perfed, and she was just projectile vomiting feces all over everything. And I, like, stood there, and it was, I mean, it sprayed all over. I mean, it was oh. Yeah. Yep. So, yeah. Okay, moving on. Talcum powder XO. What are your YouTube goals? Okay, let's be real here. Would I love to be like a freaking superstar? Yes. Anyone who gets on YouTube and says no, that they wouldn't like to just blow up and get paid and get all this free stuff, it's probably not 100% the truth, because deep down, I feel like everybody would love that. I mean, who wouldn't love to get paid to do something fun like this, and to try every single brand new makeup product that comes out for free? But reality, like, I don't feel like that's reality. Like, I feel like, no, like, I don't even know if I would have enough time for that to be reality, because I have a career, like, it's a career. And I'm not saying, like, I wouldn't, like, you know, go down to part-time in my career, but, like, would I ever quit nursing? No. I mean, like, that's, like, my passion, and that's where my heart is. Like, I mean, my passion is split between makeup and nursing. Like, I love them both, and I would like to dedicate more time to this, but I also don't want to quit doing, you know, the other, because I feel like I really, you know, impact people's lives every single time that I work. So, goals, like, achievable goals, to make friends and develop relationships and friendships with people, and that's real, because, I mean, I already have, like, I talk to Shay all the time. I call her Shay. I mean, email phone. I'm like, hey, Shay. I know your real name, even though you don't know mine. That's a funny story. And Annabelle and Beauty Pie, like, and several others. Danielle. I mean, I don't know. I all of you, Selena Terry, like, all of you, Dana. Like, I mean, I feel like I have a friendship. Ashley Hernandez and Miss Carla Beauty, like, I have a relationship, I feel like, developing with all of you. And if I didn't say your name, it doesn't mean I don't feel like I have a relationship with you. It just means that, you know, I'm just spewing out stuff and whatever. I mean, so I want to, like, so friends, like, making friends, and, you know, like, maybe someday meeting up and all hanging out together. Ooh, that would be so much fun. And then the second thing that I believe is attainable is being sponsored and getting PR. Like, bring it on. You know, bring it on. The more PR I get, the more giveaways I'm able to do, because let's get real, guys. I was telling Jen this the other day, like, I do everything that you see me give away, I'm paying for. Not out of my nurse salary, but out of my my nurse salary. That's all to my family. Like, that helps, you know, maintain our life. But when everything I do freelance, weddings, proms, everything I do freelance, it 100% goes back to me buying makeup for myself to do this and for giveaways. I make no money doing 5-hour weddings. It all is for this. So, if I can get PR from whoever wants to give it to me, and, you know, as long as I stand behind the company, obviously, then bring it on. And then, you know, if I, like, blew up and became an overnight celebrity, I wouldn't be mad about it. So that's that. Aiza Dada, I hope I got that right. You guys, this video is already at 13 minutes. If you can be an animal, what would it be? Oh my gosh, this is such a good question, because this is so easy for me to answer. If I could be an animal, it's not even an animal, I would totally be an insect. And you know what insect I would be? A fly. Because I would love to be a fly on the wall. And hear, you know, what my friends, you know, people that are my friends, like, what they're really saying. You know what I mean? Or, not even friends, family. You guys, anybody. I would love to be a fly. I'll fly all around the world just listening to what people are saying. Yes. Good question. It's such a good question. I would be a fly. Bzz. Okay. Miss Carla Beauty, what is your favorite makeup brand? I mean, how do you answer that question? Like, I have a favorite brand for every different product there is. Like, my favorite foundation brand, Make It Forever. That's easy. They make the best foundations, I feel like. Like, like, all their foundations are good. My favorite eyeshadows, probably, like, I think, you know, that's tough. Like, MAC and Makeup Geek, they're, like, hand in hand. Like, I love, you know, all their color choices. I can't answer just one brand. Okay? I love BH for their affordability. I think all their stuff is really super awesome for how affordable they are. Like, I feel like that's really good quality for the cheap price. You know, I love Kat Von D's liquid lipsticks. I love Marc Jacobs for his mascara. I mean, I can't pick, so sorry. I'm burping while I'm doing this. Do you have, Katie John says, do you have a bucket list or anything that you want to do before you die? Yeah. I wouldn't necessarily call it a bucket list, but my husband, I don't know if you guys ever watched the show Drive-In Diners and Dives, that with that guy, Fieri, whatever. My husband and I said that before we die, like actually like when we retire, like it's already planned, we're going to sell our home that we haven't even bought yet because we're still renting because we're not buying until next year because we can't get our life together. And I can't quit buying makeup. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to sell our home that will be paid off because we'll be retired. We're going to buy a mobile home, you know, like either one that you attach to a truck or one that you drive. We don't know. Some type of RV. And we are literally going to go to every restaurant from all the seasons and just get really fat and happy at the end of our lives. You know, try every food place that he ever went to on that show. Like, we're going to have all the seasons and just do it. Go to every one. Now, I'm sure some of them will be closed down by then, but oh well. That's what we're going to do. We're going to travel around and eat and get fat and die very happy. Very, very, very happy. But as of like right now, like what we're doing with our kids, every single year, we go on a cruise with our kids. The first one we did was the Bahamas, and then we took them to the Western Caribbean this past February, so like 4 or 5 months ago, Western Caribbean, and then we're going to do Eastern Caribbean, and in next November. Is it Eastern? I don't even know. Like, I don't know. It's like a deeper part of the Caribbean. Maybe it's the deep southern. I don't know. So with our kids now, like as they're growing up, we want our kids to, you know, have been to several different countries before they graduate. So that's what we're doing. We're going all over with them every year. That's the only thing we do. We book our cruise always like a year in advance, and we pay on it the whole year. So like it doesn't really feel like it's hurting us, you know, like we book it and then we're like, okay, a year from now we're setting sail, and like we put like $50 back a week or you know, I don't know, and we just pay off the cruise, and then we save change and whatever. It's fun. We love to go on cruises. Okay, Jess Liz, what is your sign and do you believe in the whole astrology thing? Okay. My sign is Taurus. And as soon as like you ask me if I believe in the whole astrology thing, my head goes to, I believe in God the Father. I believe in Jesus Christ. You know that. So I mean, okay, I believe in the creator of the stars. And I'm not going any further with that. Because I don't want any drama on here. I believe what I believe. I love you, Jess Liz. I'm a Taurus, and I literally, like, I read horoscopes sometimes, like, it just pops up my phone, or, like, I'll see it, and I, like, when I read that Taurus is a bull, and, some of the stuff, like, literally, like, it's like, I'm like, wow, that's right on, but, I mean, am I into that? Not really. I believe in the creator of stars. Got it? Got it. But if you are all into astrology, please don't be offended and unsubscribe to my channel, because we all have our individual freedom of speech here. And just because I am one way doesn't mean you have to be. I love you all. We are all created as individuals. Okay? Alright. DD Garden of Beauty. Oh, girl, I love you. I love your pretty pictures on Instagram. I just love her. How do you like YouTube so far? I love it. I love it. I like have 375 people watching my channel. Like, it's freaking awesome. Like, I feel so loved and so welcomed, and it's so much fun. And I was so shy and nervous at first, but I'm like, woo, I can be myself. Yeah. I'm like in my room having a party by myself talking to you guys. Like, that's how it is. So anyways, I Always Twinkle asked, if you could choose only one beauty product, which one would you choose? I would choose a bronzer. I would choose a bronzer because I feel like even like today I don't have on any foundation. I'm only wearing bronzer on my face because my skin's starting to finally clear up and I didn't want to cake my face down with this foundation. And I feel like I can hide so much with the bronzer. Like I could go all over my face. I mean, that would be terrible for winter, I guess. But like right now, if I could choose, I would choose a bronzer because I bronze my whole face all over and then I like really bronze my cheeks and like I feel like I got coverage from a bronzer. So I pick a bronzer right now at this particular time. Okay. Ashley Hernandez. I love you, girl. How many children do you have? 3. So I know you guys only think I have 2 kids because it's the 2 paparazzi girls. Those are my girls. My oldest is 11. She's getting ready to be 12. The youngest is 6. She's getting ready to be 7. And then I have a son. He's 9, getting ready to be 10. And he is just always outside the door in his room playing video games. And yeah, that's what he doesn't want any part of this. But I'm sure you've seen his picture in the beginning of the video because I put it all, my whole family in there. How old was your first child? I'm 31. She's 11. I got pregnant when I was 19 and I had her and then I turned 20 3 months later. So I was 19. Who inspired you? These are all from Ashley. Who inspired you to start your awesome channel? Or what led you to start? Okay, this is a no-brainer. Makeup by Shay inspired me and led me to start my channel. I'm like a comedic act, like I'm a walking personality. I mean, you guys see me, but you don't even see me. Like, you see me like this, and this is me, but I mean, I'm more than this, like, in person. I'm like, like, I am so full of energy, so full of life. I am been told, like, I'm the best storyteller ever by several people, because I'm so animated and so, like, I act everything out, like, and so everybody has always said to me, oh my gosh, you should be on YouTube, you really should, and I'm like, no, I cannot do that, come on, I cannot do that, and everybody said I should, and, for the longest time, I'm like, no, but then, I mean, I've been watching Makeup by Shay forever. Like, I was telling her the other day that, I'm like, your video, like, it's like when you were sitting in front of your Christmas tree with your iPad, like, talking about, like, I can't even remember what product she was talking about. Like, it was right before Christmas. Like, that's when I started watching her. Like, it was so long. I mean, that was forever ago. She didn't even have a room. Just filming in front of her Christmas tree. And we were cracking up. But, like, I started watching her, and then I just couldn't stop. And I was so inspired by her and the way she don't edit, she don't care, she just says it and is so, like, raw and real and just lets it out and just goes and, like, takes her thumbnail like that. I mean, she just does it. And I was like, maybe you don't have to be perfect, like a perfect editor or master of technology to be on YouTube, because, like, that was, like, one of my biggest fears, was, like, I don't even know how to, you guys, I'm so electronic illiterate, my kids have to do stuff for me. Like, I mean, I could work my phone, but, like, I can't ever find the back button on the iPhone. Like, I'm like, I can't stand iPhone because they don't have, like, a obvious back button like my phone, like Samsung does. I don't know, I know that's weird. But, so, when she totally inspired me, like, just watching her and, like, her not caring about, like, everything being perfect and just getting on there and being, like, being herself. I was like, I can get on there and be myself. Like, yeah, like, I could do this. And so I did it. And she, like, I was like, I told her, I was like, I'm going to start a channel because you're so freaking awesome. And I'm so inspired by you. Like, if you can do it, I can do it. And she's like, yeah, start your channel. I'll support you. Yeah. And she has. And she did. And she's freaking awesome. And I love her. And I'm so happy I met her. Oh, I can't even tell you how happy I am, because literally she's like my twin. Literally, like, we're the same. We both don't wash our hair. Anyways. Denise Rodriguez Rosato. Top 3 favorite foundation, lipsticks, eyeshadow colors, perfume, food, and dessert. Whoa, that should only take about 20 minutes to answer. Okay, I'm gonna do this really fast. Top 3 foundation, I'm gonna go with Makeup Forever HD Cover Stick. What's it called? You know, I gotta look. What's the name? Born This Way. Born This Way by Too Faced and Sephora Airbrush Foundation. Lipsticks, Kat Von D. I like all the colors. Ofra liquid lipstick, and is it Stila or is it? No, Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick. All liquid lipstick. That's all I like. Eyeshadow colors. Anything. Favorite eyeshadow colors. Okay, like I like anything orangey. I know that sounds weird, but like coppery orangey. I like anything coppery orangey. I like anything brown, like nudie brown, and I like I like Jester. I don't know if you guys are like Jester is like my favorite green color of all time. I'm obsessed with that color. So oranges, browns, and greens. I like fall in my eyes. The color of fall. Perfume. Okay, Daisy by Marc Jacobs. Bombshell by Victoria's Secrets. Gosh, that's hard. And Ralph Lauren. The blue Ralph Lauren perfume. I don't have any of that, though I ran out. Food. Favorite food. Carbohydrates. And wine. No. Carbohydrates. That's my favorite food. Anything carbohydrates, I love it. Like, I could literally live without meat. But I can't live without macaroni and cheese and chips. So pick any 3 carbohydrates, and there's my 3 favorite foods. I don't like desserts or sweets. I don't. I like fruit. I like watermelon salt. I guess I do like cheesecake, I guess. I just don't, I'm not a dessert type person. My parents are always like, let's go get donuts, because we live like basically next door to the best donut place ever in Fishers. And every time they come, they want to get these donuts because they're literally as big as your face, like this big. And I'm always like, just get me coffee. Okay. What type of nurse are you? Where? What type of patients? Okay, so what type of nurse am I? I am an RN. I work on a medical surgical floor. Technically, I float. I float all over the hospital. Prior to this job, I was an ICU nurse. I did ICU for 2.5 years. Came to this job, worked on their rehab acute rehab floor for a bit. Moved up to the medical floor, which is like patients that are like super sick at the time, like not like ICU sick, not like critical sick, but like super sick, congestive heart failure, AFib, like, you know, I don't know, like how medical you guys are, but like just sick, like acute illnesses, okay, but not like critical where they're near death. So like acute illness. So that's where I work now. Like crazy things happen on our floor. Crazy things happen. We send a lot of people to ICU, a lot, or out. And then I do that, and then now, since I've been there for a couple years, like now, like they float me wherever they want, basically every time I work. Just I go to surgery. That's just post-op surgery. I go to ICU. I go to CR sometimes. Which is cardiac recovery, and then at medical floor. I go everywhere. Everywhere. So that's what kind of nurse I am. Lace ruffles. What are your favorite lipsticks with swatches? Okay, that's easy. Like they're all out because I use them all the time. Exorcism. Kat Von D. Lolita. So easy. Like, this is the easiest question ever because literally the 4 lipsticks that I wear all the time are right here. This is Bow and Arrow, And this one is beloved. Literally in every video, I have one of those on. And today, more than that. Suspiria, but it's not like my ultimate favorite. Like, I love it, but these are ride or die right here, ride or die. I mean, you got the best pink, something super vampy, and then these are bomb neutrals. A mauve and a tan. So, everything you need in these 4 products. Okay, what is your ethnicity? Okay, crazily enough, like, oh, that was by Kathy Kastrejan. I have a really bad indigestion, you guys. Like, I seriously, like, keep burping and swallowing it. What is your ethnicity? Like, that's so funny because I get asked all the time. And I'm just, like, Caucasian. When I married my husband, he's Greek. His family thought I was Greek. Because you guys see me with this. I would get up and get this picture right here off this little end table so you could see like how much hair, how dark and curly my hair really is when I grow it. But I'm only wearing underwear right now, so if I stand up, you're gonna see my butt in the mirror. So I'll put a picture in. I have really dark eyes, and I have really dark, coarse, thick, freaking spirally curly hair, and I tan really easy. My grandma is like basically full-blooded Indian. I don't even know what tribe. My dad knows. He's downstairs. I should just ask him and like put it in here. And so my dad's super dark, has super dark curly hair, gets super dark. My mom's just regular Caucasian, so I got like a quarter Indian. That's it. A quarter Indian and Caucasian. American Indian, Caucasian. That's me. Hi! Okay, so Sephora Tayeb asked, what is your favorite color? My favorite color to wear is black, white, and gray. I mean, that's my whole closet is like that. Black, white, gray. Royal blue, I like that too. And burgundy. Those are my favorite colors. Like, but like as far as like having, what's your favorite color? I don't really have one. I like the rainbow. I like all the colors. I'm not very colorful though. I'm real colorful like this. My personality is colorful, but like my clothing choices or like things I like decorative wise are not colorful. I'm not very colorful. And I'm real plain actually. Like I'm really plain. Maybe it's because I have so much going on. Like I don't wear jewelry or I'm just real plain. Like I feel like my personality sparkles and shines so much that I don't even need color in my life. She also said, do you love animals? Yes, I love animals. Oh, I have 2 dogs. My daughter had a hamster, Zoe, but she passed away last year. It was like literally we had a funeral for Zoe, and we buried her in a casket, like one that we made, because we loved Zoe. Oh, anyways, I have 2 dogs. I have Dave and Buster. Isn't that funny? It's hilarious. If you guys don't know what Dave and Buster's is because you live far from here or don't have one, it's like this big place where you go eat, drink, and play. Like it's like a restaurant, bar, and big kid Chuck E. Cheese. You play games and stuff. So we had Buster. He's 5 years old. He's a golden retriever, golden as they come. And then we just got Dave. He is 4.5 months old. He's huge, already 42 pounds. He's a red golden doodle. So he's very dark, like orange, reddy. He's like a red brown. You'll see pictures because I'll put him on here. So he's Dave. He's so sweet. He's a teddy bear golden doodle. So he's 50-50. He's not 75% poodle, so he's not like super curly, but he like is really like he rings up when he's wet, and he's got like kink behind his ear, and he's like more like a teddy bear, like a fluffy, weighty teddy bear type fur. And he's golden doodle, teddy bear golden doodle. Okay, do you love animals? Do you talk or understand French? Parlez-vous français? No. I think I've seen that on the TV show. No, I don't talk or understand French, but if you would like to teach me, I would love to learn. Ashley Reams, are you married? Favorite makeup brand and why? Am I married? Yes, I'm married. I have been married. It'll be 10 years on August 5th. We're getting ready to celebrate our 10-year anniversary very, very soon. And my favorite makeup brand and why? I can't decide. I have a favorite makeup brand for every product. As I said earlier. That's hard decision, guys. Okay, Norris Garrett said, what motivated you to make video and upload to YouTube? Like I said earlier, that was Makeup by Shay. She's thebomb.com, and I love her, and it's fun, and I love to do it. Selena Terry. Aw, I love Selena Terry. I love her. Bless her heart. Where did you meet your honey? Oh my gosh, this is the best story ever. So where did you meet your honey, and what's the biggest struggle? Work, home, and do you have crazy hours? Let me address that first. Work, home, and do I have crazy hours? I work, it's about 13 hours is what I work. I leave at 4:20 in the evening. I get home about 6 in the morning. It works for us because we don't need to get a sitter for our kids. Like, they're getting older now anyway, so, like, he gets home by 4 o'clock, and I'm out the door. And I only have to do it 3 days a week, so it's not that terrible. So it's a struggle because 3 days a week I don't get to see them in the evening and kiss them goodnight and, you know, sleep in bed with my husband. But it works because we don't have to send them off to daycare and all that. So the struggle is just not being able to kiss them goodnight every night, you know, be here right before they're all about to go to bed and whatever. Where did I meet my husband? Okay, so this is kind of personal, but I mean, you guys are my people, so my oldest daughter Lexi is not my husband's. She is my child that I had with another man prior to meeting, and not meeting actually, prior to marrying my current husband. We have 2 kids together, and then I have Lexi, but he has raised her since she was 13 months old, so, and she's going to be 12, so her whole life. How I met him. He might have been Lexi's dad's best friend. Need I say more? You know, sometimes it's just crazy how things work out. And I truly believe that everything happens for a reason. And so I really think that, you know, like, meeting Lexi's dad and going through all of that, you know, and then having her, like knowing him. I mean, he's what led me to my husband, and my husband, George, is truly my soulmate. And I don't know, I mean, how would I have ever met him if it wasn't for them being friends? Oh, I feel like this is going to start drama. Oh, boy. But anyways, me and my baby dad, that's what I call him. He's my baby daddy, and I'm his baby mama. We have a really great relationship. Like, him and my husband are still really good friends. And we're cool, and he's fine with George raising Alexis, and he doesn't butt in. He doesn't butt in, he doesn't interfere, and it is what it is. So, it's great. Crystal Dawn, current favorite foundation and eye palette. Girl, I love you. And my current favorite foundation, gosh, that's so hard. Okay. Right now, I've been mixing, like, this for the past, like, 2.5 weeks. I've been using Pro Matte and Pro Glow mixed together. And that, I'm doing a video because I have to show you. You have to see. These two together, I'm going to say right now, is my favorite. I haven't put it down for 2 weeks. And usually I rotate like every other day with something different, but I can't. Like, I love the way that looks. Eye palette. Girl, it's Laura Lee for sure. I mean, everybody's all about that ABH palette, but I'm telling you, I can't stay away. I cannot stay away from this. So, Laura Lee takes the cake on that one. Michelle C. Is it Michelle or Michael? Like, I love you, and you're always on here being so sweet to me. But I don't know if it's Michelle or Michael. I think it's Michelle. Mitchell. Michelle. Tell me. Do you ever color your hair? Like right now I have like some highlights that was colored in, but like that dark, that's my natural darkness. It's that dark. But so yeah, I guess I get highlights sometimes. But like naturally I'm dark, super dark. Dark. Odine Robinson, girl, you crack me up. You literally, I laugh out loud. What inspired you to start your makeup journey? I already talked about that. Like makeup journey or YouTube journey? Makeup journey, I don't know, I just love makeup. Like my makeup journey is because I love makeup. And like I said, I went to beauty school and I was all into makeup and hair then. And then I just have a love for makeup. I just love to do it. I love to watch YouTube videos on how to do it. I love to, you know, watch people professional live and in person do it. I love it. I love makeup. So my love for it, I guess, inspired it. Then she said, how young did you start doing makeup? I mean, I've been playing with makeup since I was a kid. 13 probably. I wasn't really allowed to wear it out of the house, but boy, I would put it on my face. Yes, I would. I remember my mom like waking me up out of bed in the morning. I was like 13 or 14. She'd be like, can you come in here and put like a lipstick on me before I go to work? I'm like, you can't do it yourself. But so I've been putting lipstick on my mom before she went to work. And eyeshadow when I was 13 years old. Because no, she can't do it by herself. She cannot do it by herself. Favorite drugstore foundation? L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow and Pro Matte mixed together. Boom. 5 makeup products for full face. Okay, full face. Alright, so I would do Makeup Forever HD cover stick. I would use the then I guess I would use the Carbon Black by Voluminous mascara because I feel like you could use this as eyeliner. Like if you got close enough, it would look like eyeliner. So that would be your eyeliner and mascara because it's so dark. Like you could really, you know, get in there and make it look super dark around the rim. Mascara. This would be this, and then I would use the Jaclyn Hill palette because I could do I would have a blush, a highlight, and a bronzer, and I can use one of these as an eyeshadow. Boom. And that's only 3 products, and that's full face. Oh wait, lipstick. I would just pick a lipstick, I guess. Kat Von D, something. Yep. So I hope that answers your question. I should do a video like that. Yes, 5 products only. Okay. Cassandra, how did you start makeup? Already got that, but thanks for your question. Ashley AZ Mom. She's always commenting. I really love her. Do you have hobbies? Sephora is my hobby. No, I'm kidding. I'm really crafty. I can like I can make hair bows. I can make eyeshadows. Y'all know that. I can make hair bows for my girls. So like crafting, I guess you would say. Like I like to make things crafty. I don't have time for that anymore. Now I just buy them but I used to make outfits. I used to sew and make outfits. Oh gosh. I'm too busy now. So I like to shop and craft. It's my hobbies. How long have you been freelancing? Not that long, really. Like a little over a year. Like, I mean, how long have I been doing people's makeup? Forever. Like, I mean, I always am the one being like, yeah, to all my friends, oh, I'll put it on you. Let me do your makeup. Oh, yeah, come over here. Forever. But how long have I been getting paid to do it? It's a little bit over a year. Did you play sports as a kid in school? Yes, girl. Yes, I played volleyball. from like 7th grade until junior year, I think. Volleyball. I played volleyball and I was a cheerleader. And I played clarinet in band. Yes, I did. Makeup by Micah. What made you start YouTube? I already answered it, girl, but I love your channel and I watch you all the time. I'm faithful to you. Yes, I am. It's not Micah, it's Mika. Makeup by Mika. Duh. What do you plan to gain from it? Girl, I already said that too. I plan to gain friends and products and sponsorships and all that. That's what I plan to gain from it. That is the 100% truth. I ain't gonna lie about nothing like that. Bring it on. Makeup by Makeup by Shay. How long did you plan on having a YouTube channel? Like prior to talking to you, not long. I mean, I didn't plan on having it long. I mean, not like having it long as like keeping it. I mean, like I didn't put like long before, like the whole time watching you, watching everybody on YouTube. I didn't plan on having a channel. It just popped in my head. I was like, I could do it. And then you said, yeah, you should do it. And I'm like, okay. Shay said I should do it, so here I go. What did you buy everything? When did you buy everything for your room? Did you have all this set up before starting your channel? Okay, so all of my tables, I already had. Like I had my vanity, I've had my mirrors, these lights. I've had my whole makeup collection. Besides a few things that I've gotten since I've started this channel, I had everything way before. I mean, this is a collection I've had for years now. Like, you know, at least a few years of like heavy collecting. I had got my vanity for like the Christmas before this last one. Yes, and all this stuff for that. The only thing that I had to buy for my YouTube channel was my backdrop, my softbox lights, and my tripod. Everything else, like my vanity and all my makeup, I didn't have to buy any of that to start. I already had it because I love makeup. So all of that. So yeah, so yes, I had it all set up, but I did not have the lighting or the backdrop or a tripod. Love you. Danielle Barbier, how old were you when you got married and how did you meet? Okay, so I was 21 when I got married to my husband. And I already told you how we met. What are the meanings behind picking out your kids' names? And do you have any siblings? I have a brother. His name's Andrew, and he's 27. He's my only sibling. The meanings behind picking out my kid's name. Oh, that was a struggle. I mean, I just went back and forth. Really, there's, like, my son's name's Jackson Cole. And I spell Cole K-O-H-L, like the store, because I like to shop, and I thought it was super unique. Like the way, because I like the name Cole for a middle name, but I want it to be spelled totally freaking weird, so it's K-O-H-L. So he's Jackson, J-X-O-N, Cole. And the reason we named him Jackson is because my husband grew up in Chicago, and this old man, like, basically was like a father figure to him, and they called him Old Man Jack. His name was Jack, and they called him Old Man Jack, and he passed away, and my husband wanted to name our son after him. So Jackson out of Jack. Braylon, that's a great one. Braylon is named after Braylon Edwards. He played, I don't know if he still does, because I don't know. He played for the Jets, the New York Jets. Are they the New York Jets? I don't know. The Jets? Yeah, they're green. The team is green. Jets. Yeah. Like, she's not named after the football player per se or the team. Me and my husband, I was like 8 months pregnant, and we couldn't figure out. No, I wasn't that far along. I don't know how pregnant I was. We didn't know we were gonna name her. I liked, you know, names like Bentley and Canyon. Like, I just like real far out stuff. And he was like, whoa. And we were watching a football game, and they were like, and Braylon Edwards, and I was like, what? And he was like, what? And I was like, what'd they just say his name was? And he was like, Braylon. And I was like, that's it. And he was like, what? And I go, Braylon. Like, that's the name. And he was like, I like that. And I was like, yes, you like that. So we don't, like, he was B-R-A-Y-L-O-N. Like, that's like a boy kind of spelling. And so we made it Braelyn, so Braelyn, and then her middle name is Jade. Her middle name was supposed to be Joelle because my mom's middle name is Joe and his mom's middle name is Lynn. So like L for Lynn and Joe for my mom, like Joelle, like Noel, but Joelle. And while I was in the bathroom 10 minutes after giving birth, like wiping myself up and like, you know, spraying my crotch with that numbing spray, the nurse comes in and is like, yeah, what's the baby's middle name gonna be? And he was like, Jade. Yeah, he like named my kid and I wasn't even in the room. I was so mad because I wanted it to be Joelle, but he didn't like Joelle. He liked Jade. And so it's Braelyn Jade. We never changed it. My poor mom and his poor mom never got their baby named after him. And then Lexi, I really wanted her name to be Lexus, like the car, Lexus, but my baby daddy didn't like that name. And then I was just like, well, I really wanted her to be Lexi, like off of Days of Our Lives. Something with Lexi in it, and he was okay with that, and I really didn't care anyways. So she got that name, like, so I was like, okay, I'll do Alexis, and let's call her Lexi for sure. And then it was raining. One of the days I was like doodling names because I was like, at first it was going to be like Lexus. What was that middle? I can't even remember now. It's been so long. I'll have to ask my mom. Like, she remembers all the different names I had. But it was, like, raining outside, and I was like, oh, Lexus Rain. Like, so then it's like, now it's Lexi Rain. But Rain, R-E-Y-N-E is how I spell it. Not like rain, like raindrops. Okay, this is so long. MUA, Shannon Rose. Me and her have a collab really soon, guys. It's going to be freaking bad. #1 skin tech. Yours is amazing. Girl, my skin is not amazing. I don't even have any skin tips for you, except Wayne Goss told me personally. No, I'm kidding, not personally. I just watch him because he's like my YouTube father. He said he was breaking out with these big zits, like all in his cheek area, and I think that's like me. That's what's been happening to me. I keep getting these huge zits on my cheeks, and kind of like up here. And he said he used Cetaphil facial cleanser, and a whole like 10%. Oxy 10, like something with 10% benzoyl peroxide in it. So I literally had this huge breakout, and I was like, that's it. I'm doing what Wayne Goss says. I'm just going to try this. I'm tired of like buying. I had a Arcona, which is freaking expensive. And then I did Murad, and it sucks. Like, I kept breaking out even worse. And so I just went the other day, like 5 days ago, to get that Cetaphil daily face scrub, or daily face wash. I don't even, it's not in here, it's in my bathroom. And this 10% benzoyl peroxide, and he said, like, put like a thick, after you wash your face, put like a thick layer, not a thin layer, like thick, like really dry your face out. And he said it really worked for him. And dude, he wasn't lying. Like, my face, these right here are what's left, but they were like massive. But they're like, my husband's like, wow, those zits went away quick. And I'm like, I know, Wayne Goss, man. Ooh. So I don't got any tricks, girl. I mean, because my skin does not look good. I don't know what you're seeing behind the camera, but my skin ain't good. But thank you. This says, what keeps you so positive and motivated in life? My kids, my husband, me, my belief. Why be negative? Why? Like, why waste what short time we have on this earth being rude and hateful and nasty? Why? Why not be like, this makes me cry. Like, literally, like, this kind of stuff really makes me cry because there's so many people that are nasty, like, literally have days left on this earth. Like, days. Like, they have days left. Like, they have terminal diagnosis. People in my own family, they're just nasty. Nasty, hateful people. Why would anyone want to live like that? I don't know. So, I choose every day to wake up and be positive and happy and excited for life because it's so short. Really, it is. Monica's Magic. What kind of camera do I use to film? Girl, I use my Samsung Galaxy Note 5. Yes. Sandra Fabula, what products do you use on your brows because they always look fabulous? Oh, you're so sweet. I don't even have anything on my brows today. That's all natural brow right there. I use the Brow Wiz by Anastasia. I use the Anastasia Tinted Brow Gel over them in Granite. And I use the BH Studio Ultimate Brow Palette. This is like $8, you guys. Maybe 10, I'm not sure. But it has every shade. I use this one and this one all the time. Light and then dark. So front and tail. And then these are like they have pomade-y, like waxy shades at the bottom. I don't really use those, but just the powders. And then I put the gel over. So thank you for that compliment. Oh my gosh, we're done. Sarah Marie, where did you get your Rock Out shirt? Rock Out. Yeah, this is my Johnny Cash shirt. Freaking awesome too. I got this one at Target, and my Rock Out shirt I got at Charlotte Russe. What state do you live in? I live in Indiana. I live in Fishers, Indiana. It was rated second safest place in the United States to raise a family. It's very urban. I live in a very, is that the word? Suburban? Urban. It's very urbanized. We have like no agriculture around us. Like it's so city. It's like I live in the freaking, it's everything is, it's like houses are on top of each other. It's so city. It's so me. It is so exactly what I want. I am not a country person. I would not like to live into a country because I like to live close to everything. Close to all the stores, close to all the shops, close to all the fun, close to all the live life, because that's me and that's my personality. And I like to go and have bonfires and things like that with all my friends, because a lot of my friends love that. Like they want to live in the country, and I love that they want that because I get to go and do that. But that's not what I would love to do with my life. I would like to live right next door to somebody that I can yell and say, yo, can you throw me the sugar? Because I want to live like where there's a sense of community and where everybody hangs out with each other and meets down at the community pool, and you know. That is all. I think there was a couple more like add-on. Like someone said you prefer your hair short. I cannot remember your name, but I just read that right before I got on here to film. No, I don't prefer my hair short. I prefer my hair long. But the thing is my hair got so long and it's so heavy and thick and coarse. Like it literally was taking 2 hours to blow dry it, and I only wash it once a week. And then since I only wash it once a week, because it's so coarse, and if I wash it, I mean it's so coarse I don't even have to wash it. Literally, like I could probably go 6 weeks without washing my hair and it wouldn't even matter. It's so coarse and dry. But since I was only washing it once a week, when I would wash it, like I would lose a lot of hair, which it didn't matter because it's so thick. It's, I mean, you guys can, or you already can see, it's so thick. Like it's crazy thick. Ask Tina Rose. She does my hair. She's freaking awesome. It's so thick. So I just decided finally that I was just done. Because all I ever did with my hair anyways was wear up on top of my head and a twisted up messy curly bun, because it was so much to deal with. And so, do I prefer short hair? No. Is it something new and fun? Yes. Am I growing it out? Yes. September. Like, I won't cut my hair after September. I'm going to keep it short all summer. All summer long, just so I can, like, breathe and be free. But then after September, you guys will get to go on the grow out process with me. Growing it out. And it's going to look a hot mess. That's okay. It's okay. I got some really big news that I hopefully will get to share with you guys really soon. Probably really soon, I think. I don't know. I gotta ask. I love you. We're at 375. Rock it out, rock it out, rock it out. I hope you guys loved this 1 hour long Q&A. If you even watched it all, wow. I love you guys all so much. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Bye.